Hey guys, it's Des. So for this video, I'm just doing a simple get ready with me. I planned on doing all of these different lips, but after editing, I realized that I only did a few. This brush set is 511 brush set. I got it from the owner of the company. I actually ran into her at one point, and she gave me the products to try, so I am testing the brushes out in this video actually. This is my Mary Kay makeup remover. I already put it on my face before the video, but I figured I would still show what I use. And then this is my Milani 2-in-1 concealer and foundation. I use the shade of 02A, which is a creamy natural color. With the mascara, I believe this is Kleancolors, like a lengthening, and Ardell headliner liner, liquid liner. And I just use a basic black pencil for my lower lash line. When I get ready, I use perfume on my wrists and neck area. And the perfume that I used with this video was Tattooed by Inky. It's just a scent that I love. It's just sweet and soft. Before I do my makeup, I usually moisten my face, moisturize it. Now I use an actual moisturizer. At the time of making this video, I just used Johnson & Johnson's lotion, because if I don't have my moisturizer, I use lotion, but now I no longer use Johnson & Johnson. The moisturizer I use now is by Mary Kay. So this is just me applying that lotion. I threw the beauty blender because today we're going to try those brushes. And then with my eyeshadow, I was just using this Bare 10 shade palette, something like that. I ordered it online. Same with the mascara. It was ordered online, so I don't know where it came from. And now we're about to check out these brushes. I'm missing two. Don't know what happened to them, but yes. My first impression is that the brushes are very, very soft. I like the design. It's easy to hold and to work with. These are the two brushes that I'm going to use with the eyeshadow. Don't know if that's what they're specifically supposed to be used for, but those are the two that I decided to use for my eyeshadow. So to start, I was just using my finger with that pale color, kind of just to lay down as a base. But as you see, that's not showing up very well, so I switched to the other color that was a little darker. I cover the whole lid with that base just to make sure that it is one solid even color, and there will be no patches when I start adding the other colors. I blend that shade all the way up to my eyebrows, simply because, like I said, that's just my base, and I like to keep my full lid space all the way up to my eyebrow, an even shade before I start adding more colors. And I'm in no means a professional makeup artist. Sorry if my voiceover and the way I'm describing things is horrible. Now I'm just going in with the shimmery brown color, as most of the palette is. And for this one, I'm just basing it on the center and inner corner of the lid. was really packing that in because I liked the shimmer and I wanted the shimmer to show up nicely. And with the colors in this palette, they weren't showing up like I wanted them to, so I was just going in multiple times. I went ahead and added some shimmer all the way in the inner corner as well. And then I'm going to take this long, skinny looking brush. We're going to go in with that dark brown color. As so. Gotta blow off the excess and tap it off. And then I went in for the crease with that darker color. As I said before, the colors weren't as pigmented as I wanted them to be, so I'll just kind of continue to try to pack that in to get that depth look that I was looking for. Okay, I know y'all saw that. That was my son throwing stuff in front of me. I filmed this video when my son was, I believe, like 1 or 2 years old, so. You can't tell that much. It looked more dark in person. The camera also makes it kind of hard to see. I did get a little bit of depth like I wanted to. Didn't get the full amount, but it's something. As I said before, not a professional makeup artist, so I just use the same brushes over and over again most of the time. On myself. I only do makeup on myself. So I had to blow off that brush and get it nice and cleaned off before dipping into that bright white looking color and adding that into the inner corner as well to try to get some more depth. Got that eyeshadow all over those lashes. I had to try to blow that out and wipe it off real quick. I absolutely hate my concentrating face, y'all. Don't mind it. So now I was mixing those two darker colors, hoping... Oh, nope. I decided to switch it to those two darker colors. Those three darker colors, hoping to get that depth that I was looking for in the beginning. And those I'm just adding to the outer corner of my eye and lid. As well as that crease.
Just gave you guys a little bit more of a close-up. And then tapping that excess off that brush as well as blowing it. And now just showing you guys. Again, didn't show up as well as I wanted it to, but it's something. Now I'm just going in with a basic black pencil liner for that lower lash line, the waterline. Of course, my eye wants the water and not cooperate, so I'm just grabbing that beauty blender and dabbing that teardrop up. And then we're gonna go in with the same thing on the other eye, just putting that basic black pencil liner on the waterline. And then I also go on the tight line, I believe it's called, just of my top lash line. I like to get the outer corners of those as well. For my liquid liner, I was almost out of this one. It was starting to dry up on me, so it very much irritated me, but I used the Ardell headliner liquid liner, and I just used that beauty blender to help me pull my skin back. You're not supposed to. I know it gives you wrinkles, but I can only do my liner if I'm pulling my eye back a little bit, so that's what I'm doing with that beauty blender. Enjoy me for the next couple moments, just trying to get the liner right to work perfectly for me. When I finally get my liner how I like it on one eye, I start with the other eye. As you can see, I start in the middle of my lid, go out from there, and then I bring it back into the middle of the inner corner. I try to match my eyes as close as possible, but just like with brows, they're sisters, not twins. I can never get my eyeliner perfectly symmetrical, but I try my best because it bothers me if I don't. Now I'm just doing my little wing, which I just take from the outer corner, do my little point, pull it into the rest of the liner. And because the other eye had one, I gotta go ahead and try to make them even and symmetrical and add that wing to the other one. Now that the liner is good enough for me, I move on to mascara. Like I said before, I ordered this mascara online. I believe I ordered it from Wish. Lord knows, don't order makeup from Wish, but I did. It worked for me at the time. It was supposed to be lengthening, and it was 2-in-1. The other side is eyeliner, but when I got it, the eyeliner was already dry when I first opened it out the package. So that right there was already a heads up not to order makeup online. However, as I said, not a professional makeup artist. I have just continued to work on my craft as I go. So yeah, started with nothing and I've grown since then, but this video was a couple years ago and I didn't want to just leave it in my draft, so I decided to post. But I do like the way the mascara worked with my lashes, made them look nice and long, and it did keep them separated nicely how I liked them. The mascara just didn't last very long, and it did irritate my eyes if I had it on for too long. My method to apply mascara is just to put the wand at the base of my eyelashes and just kind of wiggle it up as I blink. Usually I use my beauty blender, but because we were trying the brushes that day, decided to throw that beauty blender out, and we're going to use this big nice brush for the foundation. Again, as I said before, it's very soft. And typically I apply the foundation to the back of my hand, so that's what I was going to do when I tried these brushes. 3 pumps to the back of my hand is usually what it takes with the beauty blender, so that's the amount that I put. So I'm just going to go in, dip into that foundation concealer mix, and tap it all around my face just to make sure that I get it evenly spread. I like my foundation medium to full coverage, and this brush with this foundation definitely was giving me medium to full coverage. I love the Milani foundation concealer 2-in-1 already, and just using this brush with it, I loved how smooth it applied and how clear and just easy it glided and blended out with my face. And I love that the brush was not soaking up a bunch of the foundation. My beauty blender typically does with that specific beauty blender that I used. I do use it dampened, and then I would just do the same way that I did with this brush, just kind of tap it in spots around my face and then blend it out completely at the end. But I really love how smooth and nice that this brush blended the foundation into my face and didn't soak up a bunch like my beauty blender. when I'm trying to do a more natural look and I don't have big vibrant eyeshadow on or like a bright lip, things like that, I just like to make sure that the foundation, since it is the most prominent thing showing, that it is blended very well. So I always make sure to get my ears, the back of them, my neck, and my chest if I have a shirt that's kind of low like that, which is not very low, but it's low enough to where if my face is a different color, it just doesn't look right. So I make sure that I blend it in completely and make sure that there's no colors not matching. I do have freckles. I love my freckles, so before anyone comes at me, I don't always cover my freckles up, but I don't like if part of my face is full coverage and then my freckles are the only thing not covered, so I do like to make sure that it is evenly full coverage across my face. In person, you can see the freckles a little bit more, and obviously up close like that, you can still see my freckles. I just don't like them as prominent. If I do have makeup on my face, I like to keep it even. And as I told you guys, my beauty blender usually soaks up a lot of the foundation. This brush, if you can see, has not. So I do have a lot of foundation left over on my hand. Because I had all the foundation left over on my hand, I didn't have to get more, so I just went in with that to continue blending down into my neck and chest, as I said. Here's just a close-up of my fully finished base and eyes. I don't like to waste, don't judge me, so I am about to scoop the rest of this extra foundation up off my hand back into this bottle. And then whatever's left on my hand, I either blend in or I get a wipe and wipe it off. That day I just decided to blend it in because why not? I did want to show you guys with the brush, there was a little bit of fallout of the bristles. It wasn't too much to like bother me or irritate me. And I believe it was just because they were brand new. It was just a little bit that came out in the beginning, and now nothing has fallen out since that very first time using it. As I said before, I love the brush. I think it is a very good brush. It's very soft, and I love the way it blended out my foundation. these are all my lips, lipsticks, lip gloss, things like that. I planned on doing all of them, as I said in the beginning, but I decided, I guess, not to, or I ended up cutting the video short for some reason. The first one that I put on was the Rimmel London Stay Glossy gloss. I love how it just gives a nice little shine to the lips, a little bit of, what's the word, like a pink tone to it, but nothing too much. OG transitions. So I went ahead and wiped that gloss off. That is my natural lip color, and I'm going to apply the Smoke and Mirrors metallic gloss in this pink shade. I did one dip for that bottom lip and then went ahead and dipped again for the top lip. I love the shine that this gave. I appreciate a nice metallic or regular gloss. I prefer matte liquid lipsticks though, but the gloss, I definitely love the shine. Thank you guys so much for watching. Here is just me feeling myself. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. Love you guys.